I wanted this video to be so professional. I actually brought a mic out for it. I sure hope it works. It'll be very awkward if there's no audio for this video at all. Hey everyone, how are you doing? My name's Jesse, this is Satire Goat, and welcome back to YouTube, a platform that I probably spent over 1,000 hours on this year. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Well, hey, welcome to the channel, buddy. That's what I do. 2019 has been a pretty crazy year, not only from the world in general outside of YouTube, but inside of YouTube as well. I'd say comparatively, if we're looking at like 2016 or 2018, 2019 is not as crazy as those 2 years, but it's still a pretty solid year of YouTube video making. So let me just say, I spent a lot of time putting this list together. I consider myself to be a YouTube connoisseur of sorts. I am a veteran of this website. I've been on YouTube since 2010, and I've enjoyed a lot of YouTubers over that time period. And even though I definitely have a biased opinion of what good YouTube videos are, I'm sure a lot of people, everyone is biased on considering what good YouTube videos are. We have a lot of people who enjoy makeup tutorial channels, a lot of people who enjoy video game channels or vlogging channels, but even though I do obviously have my own personal tastes, I definitely try to take a more objective look at YouTube this year. I tried to look at the YouTube videos that defined 2019 the most, and I tried to look at the videos that I could objectively say were the best in terms of quality, creativity, uniqueness, and delivery. Now, that being said, I'll obviously have some personal choices in this list that you guys will probably be a little weirded out by, but I hope to put you on to some more underground YouTubers that I believe had the best videos of the year. With that being said, I'm going to set down some ground rules, some things I'm not going to count for the best YouTube video of the year. I'm not going to count videos that originated off of YouTube, so no viral clips, no TikToks, no sporting clips, music videos, songs, podcasts, clips from daily shows, late night shows, nothing like that. I am completely excluding all of that from the video, and I'm only taking into consideration videos that were made by YouTubers or independent YouTube channels, no companies or anything of that sort. I'm also going to exclude all my own videos because, as we all know, they would be numbers 1 through 58. And just to make this show even more professional, I happen to have a little trophy here. That's totally not my name on it. I will mail this trophy to the best YouTuber of the entire year, but only if you guys upvote it to 200,000 likes, because I'm not about to pay money on sending a trophy to someone who will probably never even look at it. Before I get to the top 10, obviously 2019 has had billions, literal billions of videos uploaded to it this year. So I'm going to go through a list of honorable mentions. You can consider this number 11 through however many I have on this list. So, going down the list of honorable mentions, we have Red Letter Media with their video Best of the Worst, Black Spine Edition number 3. I think this is a very unique addition to their Best of the Worst series just due to the creativity and the amount of fun they seem to be having throughout the video. They play Jenga in a movie review video, which is pretty epic. We have Mr. Beast with his video 24 Hours in a City with No Laws. Now, Mr. Beast is a bit overrated in terms of just the amount of fans he has. I mean, the guy has over 25 million subscribers. It's only obvious that he'd be a little overrated, but he's got a really good heart. He donates to a lot of charities, and this video is particularly interesting for looking at a very poor city in Los Angeles that a lot of people don't know exists. I'd recommend checking it out if you're into more documentary style content. We have Jack's Films with his YouTube video, I Made My Wife Guess the Plot to Anime, which is one of the I've seen the entire year, but Jack's Films' wife, very funny girl, very happy for him, and Jack's Films is a YouTube veteran as well. I think he's been going for a long time, and this is his best video that he's uploaded the entire year, in my opinion. We have Sean C with his review of Popeye's Spicy Chicken Sandwich, which, if there's ever if I had to summarize 2019 in a video, it would have to be Sean C, who is usually a music reviewer and reaction channel, doing a reaction to eating a Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. A very unique thing I enjoy about this video is the description, because if you look in the description, he uses the same description for a music reviewer, but he just replaces like best tracks with like best condiments, and he puts like mayonnaise, the best, the lettuce, the best, and a bunch of stuff like that. So, descriptions, a very underrated art. We have the channel Cultaholic with their video, we spent $200 on fake wrestling merch. This is a bit of my own personal taste coming into opinion because I just love this channel. And even if you have no knowledge of wrestling, just the personality of Adam Pacitti himself, just buying the worst merchandise you can possibly imagine is enough to keep you entertained through this runtime. We have PewDiePie. Of course we have PewDiePie with his video, My Minecraft Dog is Trapped Underwater, Part 8. Yes, I'm putting an episode of a Minecraft playthrough on here because this video, even though it's a video game playthrough, and in 2019 video game playthroughs have fallen off quite a lot, this is a very emotional episode where he searches for his dog in Minecraft. It's the best part of a very surprisingly epic story in a Minecraft series. And I'd recommend checking it out even if you aren't a fan of PewDiePie. I know for sure I'm not a fan of all of PewDiePie's videos myself. And finally, in the honorable mentions, we have Rap Critic and his review of Old Town Road. Now, once again, Old Town Road, a staple of 2019, and Rap Critic has a very interesting opinion on the politics that went into taking it off of the country music charts and including it into the rap music charts, and it's a very knowledgeable and a very well-researched review, as well as to being rather humorous and engaging, so I would check that one out. Also, on to the top 10 videos of 2019. Number 10, Shane Dawson and his video, The Return of Eugenia Cooney. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been a fan of Shane Dawson's YouTube channel for a long time now. I'm not a huge fan of his recent exploits with the beauty creator Jeffree Star. I'm not a huge fan of the makeup community in general, nor am I a fan of his amateurish documentary style content. However, and even with the complaints that I do have with Shane Dawson's YouTube channel, I can at the very least appreciate this specific video. This video is a very emotional look at Eugenia Cooney and the issues that she has been going through in her life and her mental struggles. She is a very revered figure in the YouTube community, and I love that this video took a very casual and very friendly approach to documenting her mental illness that she's been going through. Shane Dawson, friendly and over-the-top personality, works in spades in this video. He comes off as very relatable, and he makes her feel comfortable, and I believe that's important. And I'm happy Shane Dawson was the guy to do it, even though I'm not a fan of the style of his videos, the way he uses his editing techniques, or anything like that. I will at least applaud him for this video in particular, so that's why he gets the number 10 spot. Number 9, we have Quentin Reviews with his video FilthyFrank, Fallen Titans number 13. I'm not a huge fan of Quentin Reviews as of the total package in terms of a YouTuber. He does seem to be a really nice guy in real life, and I agree with a lot of his beliefs and a lot of his takes on YouTubers. But what I love about this video is that he doesn't just praise FilthyFrank endlessly like tons of other YouTubers do. He finds complaints about FilthyFrank, and he manages to weave them and weave different points about his audience into the videos that I really enjoy and I found super appealing. The story he told about his friends who revered FilthyFrank so much was very engaging to me, and I enjoyed this a lot. It is a very interesting story about FilthyFrank's departure from YouTube in general, so I applaud Quentin Reviews for being able to take this and make a good video out of it. Even if I am not a huge fan of his channel overall, this video in particular is the 9th best video of 2019. Number 18, we have Noel Miller with his video Love Island 10. This is going to be the quickest summary of any YouTube video because it comes down to this very specific thing. There's this one specific reason this video is on the list, and that's because Noel Miller is the funniest man on YouTube. This man is so effortlessly humorous. It's quite amazing and inspiring, to be honest. The way Noel Miller is just so casual with his humor, and he can just have these remarks off the cuff that are incredibly funny to me, is really excellent. He's such a good humorist. He manages to make you feel like you're in the moment with him, making fun of whatever the topic is. And even though this is a Let's Play series, and this is indeed, don't get it wrong, a video game Let's Play, it's a very interesting video game Let's Play, unlike any other Let's Play series I've ever seen. He's making fun of a video game based off of a romantic reality TV show. He makes fun of the writing, he makes fun of the characters. It's very effortlessly humorous, as I mentioned before, and I would highly recommend this to anyone who wants to laugh, because Noel Miller, total bro. Number 7, we have Atomic Shrimp with his video Let's Go Endurance Scambaiting. Now technically this is 2 videos, but I'm going to count it as one since there's a part 1 and a part 2. This video is 58 minutes in total. And let me talk a little bit about Atomic Shrimp. Atomic Shrimp is a smaller channel with just over 200k subs, and a lot of his videos revolve around odds and ends, like he'll try different types of food, he'll go hiking or go carving, but his best series in my opinion is a series on scam baiting, where he takes scam emails that he receives and he manages to turn them into these pointless conversations with no forward momentum, and ultimately he just wastes the time of the scammer. This video is 58 minutes, he sends weeks worth of emails back and forth, and this is easily his best example. His editing is very excellent through this series and this video once again in particular, because he manages to take the typos that this scammer makes and turn them against him. He's a very creative and very intelligent man, you can tell. and I really love his cynical style of editing. I would check this out even if even if it doesn't sound interesting to you. I bet that Atomic Shrimp's professional personality and demeanor can change you to being a fan of his channel and a fan of this video. Number 6, we have Kenny Beats with his Kenny Beats and Zack freestyle. I know that I said I wasn't going to include music, and I'm kind of not, because this is more or less an internet series based to promote specific internet personalities, and in this case, Zack is one of the most absurdly funny personalities I've seen come out of the internet in a long time. His unabashed political takes, his outrageous sense of humor, and his bold and energetic freestyle really makes this a great video. Kenny Beats plays a wonderful straight man off of Zack Fox's off-the-wall humor, and I really appreciate this video for managing to take a series that more or less seems like your generic musical freestyling series, and it turns it into something energetic, something fun, and something that I feel like a lot of people can enjoy. Number 5, we have Sad World with his video Dreams, in parentheses, seizure warning. Sad World reminds me of the old age of YouTube, not particularly the golden age from around 2014 to 2017, but rather like around 2010. This is a very short, very concise skit in which Noah Monk, who yes, is Gibby from iCarly, that is Gibby from iCarly, takes these simple concepts and manages to make hyper-edited, super stylized, glitchy comedy videos out of them. This is a very postmodern and experimental take on humor, and it reminds me of like a Smosh video with way more forward-thinking production and writing. Noah frequently goes on these long rants that are very obviously overwritten, but it's overwritten to the point of being absurdly humorous. I really appreciate Noah's experimental take on comedy, and I think if you missed the older days of YouTube, this channel will definitely take you back, and it's one of the most creative exploits to ever come out of YouTube in the year 2019. At number 4, we have Philip Solo TV with his video, Exploring Canada's Worst Streets. Philip Solo TV, in a lot of ways, is sort of seen as a Walmart version of Mr. Beast, which I don't totally agree with. Yes, he does give away money and he is very charitable like Mr. Beast, but Philip Solo has a much larger-than-life personality than Mr. Beast has. He's a very silly character, and the way that he talks to people and interacts with people is way more engaging than that of Mr. Beast, I feel like. Plus, the story of this video, interviewing some of the poorest people in Canada on Canada's poorest street, is a really engaging video idea, and this appeals to me in particular, seeing the expectations that one has for Canada to be this very friendly and very wealthy country, and to see these poor people struggling for their lives and dealing with drug addiction, and the way that Philip Solo can effortlessly relate to them and make a charming video out of their lives is just very honorable. He puts a lot of eyes on this issue, and ultimately I think this video does a lot of good for that community. And I give props to Philip Solo for making a video that is a little dangerous, and yes, it is an amateur documentary like what Shane Dawson does, but I think the amateur style once again works in its favor because it seems very boots on the ground, it seems very gritty and realistic, and that's what I appreciate about Philip Solo. He is a very realistic YouTuber, even though he does seem silly at points. He knows when to get serious, and this video benefits greatly from it. At number 3, we have Nerd City with the video YouTube's Biggest Lie. I recommend everyone check it out. I recommend everyone watch this video even more than the next two, because it provides a very appealing look at YouTube's newest updates and the problems that everyone has with YouTube. This video is so in-depth and it's so meticulously edited and created. And the Nerd City crew did a wonderful job with this one. I don't even really want to spoil what's up. You'll be shocked by some of the things you see in this video in terms of bans that are on different words in YouTube. You might be surprised by some of the internet personalities that show up in this video. Huge props to Nerd City. This is a very long video based off of YouTube's newest updates. And Nerd City, even though they upload very rarely, you know whenever they upload, it's going to be a meticulous and thoughtful video about issues. Number 2, iDubbbz Full Force. I'm sure a lot of you expected this video to be on this list. This has been one of the most acclaimed videos of 2019. And while many revere it for meme reasons, I see this video as a more humble video than a lot of people give it credit for. This video is a look about Midwestern life in a small town and about how people look for fun in a small town. I really appreciate that. It's charming, it seems low effort at first, but when you look into it, it has a lot of quality to it, and it's very detailed in how people live their lives. And while yes, if you're looking at it, it is about a fat guy who plays with lightsabers, making really bad YouTube videos about him fighting another friend he has who plays with lightsabers. The way iDubbbz manages to make this documentary about this lower class lifestyle is so entertaining to me. And he comes off, even though iDubbbz himself hasn't really had the best year in 2019, a lot of his content has seemed to be him spinning his wheels and repeating all of the same ideas. This is a unique idea, and I really enjoy him taking this lower level YouTube personality and being able to make a full-fledged documentary about his life, about how he spends his time, and about the area that he lives in. I recommend this to anyone who has an interest in midlife, small-town lifestyles, and anyone who likes documentaries in general, because this is one of the better documentaries to come out in the entire year 2019. And number 1, my favorite video of 2019. It's Jenny Nicholson and her video. I guess someone had to talk about trigger warning. A lot of you probably haven't seen this video, or even heard about it. That's exactly why I put it at my number 1 spot. This video summarizes 2019 in such a spectacular way. Jenny Nicholson is one of the most casually funny people I've seen on their website, and she's super underrated, and this video is over an hour long of her explaining a book. Literally explaining a book called Trigger Warning. It's a book that's very problematic and has a lot of right-wing extremist messages in it, but that's not even the reason why she's making fun of it. It's just an inept book that's poorly written. And the way that Jenny Nicholson can make fun of the politics and poor writing of this without seeming too preachy in her messages is wonderful, and we really don't get that a lot nowadays. Nowadays it's usually people, if someone disagrees with the politics, that's all they go for. But Jenny Nicholson makes it slyly humorous. She makes it an engaging video. It's thoughtful, it's entertaining. There's not a lot of special editing, it's not flashy. It's literally her sitting on her bed talking about this book and about the man's life afterwards. I don't even want to spoil what happens in this video, but the way that she reveals what happened in this man's life and the conspiracy around it is so incredible, and I did not expect it at the beginning of this video. There are many twists and turns. It's kind of like watching a movie and then watching a documentary on the movie in a lot of ways. Jenny Nicholson created one of the most alluring videos of 2019. This thing is alluring in the way she describes the book, the way she reads certain passages. Her dry, very, very dry, sarcastic sense of humor is also super appealing to me. And also the way that she degrades the politics. It kind of sets a precedent for the OK Boomer movement in a lot of ways, which is super 2019, the divide between the young and the old. This video has a lot of information about that within it, and I appreciate it a lot. And the thing is, it's not even trying to be that meaningful, but it just is because of the time period that it's in. I believe that's also indicative of a great YouTube video. So therefore, Jenny Nicholson, I award you this trophy that totally doesn't have my name on it. I'm going to be emailing it. I'm going to be mailing it to you right after this video because I totally know you and we're best friends and I have your address for sure. Everyone, please share this video because she deserves to get this trophy. She's a great YouTuber. Very underrated. That's my list. That's my list of the best YouTube videos of 2019. Do you agree with me? If not, let me know down in the comments because I'm sure out of the quadrillion videos uploaded to YouTube in this year, I may have missed one or two. I really love hearing about new and up-and-coming YouTubers also, so comment some of your favorite YouTubers down below. Literally, I'll actually go through and check them out because I love finding new content to enjoy. I consider myself to be a super fan of YouTube. I love this community, and if you like this video, press the like button. Be sure to subscribe. Press that bell and the notifications. Give me money. Please mail money to my address. This is my address. Please, God, mail me money. And expect more videos in the future, because I enjoy being somewhat of a YouTube historian in a sense. Love you guys. Bye-bye.